Welcome back to the Barndo Bunch channel. In this video, we're hitting the road and hitting the water. We're putting this boat on several different lakes to see exactly what it can do, so buckle up.
He sets up, I turned to her and it went, and my hand went boom and fly.
Alright, this is the full-blown setup. It's as good as we've got it figured out. We got it hitched up here, off the ground. Coolers up front, seats, battery pack over there, music over there, trash bag. This is the ultimate inflatable setup with no trailer. There is no trailer, yo. Just wheels. Threw a little bit of grease on there, just in case. All right, you ready? Oh, one more bag.
Color coordinate my bag with the boat.
You know, I wasn't gonna allow it, but since it's color coordinated,
Yeah.
it can shift now. What's up, guys? So in this video, you're gonna see us take this boat to Lake Powell, Sand Hollow, and then we finished off in Lake Havasu, Arizona. So this video is just kind of a huge mixture of all of those places compiled into one video. It seems like every lake we visited had some sort of obstacle or some sort of test for this boat to throw at. In fact, when we got to Lake Havasu, which we actually didn't plan out, we ended up being there on Memorial Day weekend with all of the big speedboats, and it did fine through the big waves. We probably did about an average of 10 to 15 miles per hour through some of those waves and stuff, so it wasn't too bad. But all in all, I don't think there's anywhere that you could not take this boat. This boat will go anywhere. You don't need a trailer, and it'll fit pretty much in any car. So I think it's safe to say this boat is the ultimate portable adventure boat. We made it to Lake Havasu. Gonna see how shallow we can get. I'm thinking we're about, what would you say, 10 inches of water right now?
Yep.
We're still cruising on in.
The gales of May are pushing us to the shore.
The gales of who?
Right now.
Is that a book? We still haven't touched. We're still going. What do you think? 6 inches of water? Oh, there it is. About 6 inches of water you're gonna touch with two dudes. Okay, we successfully pulled this beast out of the beach water. If you got a UTV or four-wheeler or something, it's no problem at all.
Yeah.
We got Eric behind the camera.
Yep.
You need something done. He's known to not charge that thing. Did we dig in back there? Be safe too.
Eric, nice.
Good to meet you.
Chatting
Your
with you,
name?
buddy. Blake.
Blake and Rob.
Okay, here we go. Not moving, about 3-4 miles an hour. It's so windy out here and there are so many boats. I'm gonna try. I wish it was flat. It is the opposite of flat right now. Here we go. That's all we're gonna get, 22.
Can this to your phone?
That one I was supposed to my laptop.
Is it cold?
We're gonna do a little deep sea diving. It's flipped up. Yeah, she sits pretty good. Little spin around.
Cowie's loving it. This is like his dream beach right here. He stays cool and gets to explore. So, I don't know if this was really a good idea, but I did it. I just anchored the boat with the motor. It works. I mean, it's just sand. This is like soft though. It's not even really sand. It's like kind of like almost dirt. Sandy dirt, so it ain't gonna hurt nothing. Maybe. Let's try again. He's gonna swim to him. Okay, come on. You didn't get him. Cowie is smoking. We wore him out. So this is Cowie when he's worn out. He's absolutely smoked. He was chasing some ducks earlier in the water. Used up all his energy. Is it a good day? I think that's it. Okay, we made it to the Navajo Canyon. I think it just runs on air, honestly. We've been running for 3 days now. We're on a half a tank of gas. We made it to Antelope. We are just cruising. cruising through. Ooh, this is really nice. Massive rock. Look at this thing. It's way up there. If you guys ever get a chance to make it over to Page, Arizona, Lake Powell, it is really cool. I mean, look at these canyons. There's just something else. And if you get one of these boats, you can squeeze through all these tight canyons and get to the cool stuff. We just hit the ultimate spot. Look at this little stream coming out of here, though. Seven hours. And we were doing 20 mile an hour. We didn't use maybe 2 gallons of gas, so it's pretty efficient. We just got back a little late. A little later than we thought. In case you guys are wondering, this is what I'm running. This is for speed and lightweight loads, and this is for heavy loads. This will do about 20 mile an hour. So this is a 9.9 12 pitch, and this is a 9.9 14 pitch stainless. But this is basically what we run in the boat. I got the wireless speaker. It's Eco X gear. That thing freaking rocks. Like, the sound's really good. Got the battery, tank, and then all there I've got like my legal stuff, fire extinguisher, life vest, and then in here I've got all my registration paperwork and stuff, and a few little hand tools just in case. Got the faster pitch on there. I'm hoping to get like 25 mile an hour. I might have a little bit too much stuff on there. Last time I got 20. I think I got 28 miles an hour. We'll see. 28 miles an hour. But the boat was completely empty. No bimini, nothing. No battery. Just, pull start and a tank of gas. But we shall see. I've got probably 20 hours on this boat now, and it's fun. I mean, you can load it down. I had 3 people, 2 gas tanks, backpacks, all kinds of stuff, like 2 coolers. My dad brought his backpack full of crap, and man, we still did 20 mile an hour through like the chop on Lake Powell. It'll handle the chop pretty good. I mean, some of those waves you got to brace yourself, for impact, but it takes them pretty good, and everything held together. So I'm pretty happy with it. I didn't even bring the trailer. I don't know if you noticed. I've been dragging it with the wheels. I just put a little bit of grease in there, and I just don't go over 10 miles an hour. I just kind of the speed limit in this park is 10 miles an hour anyways. So I just do 10 miles an hour, and they do all right. I got them a little hot one time. I was going like 15. I was like, ugh, and I kind of burned them a little bit. So I threw some grease in there because, there's no bearing. But I would have brought the trailer, but I couldn't fit it. I didn't have time, and I was in a rush. And inside this trailer, I was gonna stick it to that wall right there and strap it up to the wall. And I just ran out of time, and I said, gonna bring the trailer. I'm just gonna run the wheels. So that's what I've been doing, and it works. I just don't tow with the. I just leave the motor off, and I'll show you a picture, a video of us doing it. It's kind of ridiculous, but we put this motor on the back of that H2 because he's got like a metal bar, and then we just drag the motor down separately and then attach it when we get to the boat ramp. It'll do it with the motor too. I just wouldn't go long distance, because the wheels will heat up. I definitely heated them up a little bit. The plastic started shaving off a little bit, so I think I'm going to figure out a different wheel setup, because it's actually really cool to just be able to not have a trailer and just hook it up to the buggy or a truck and drag it down there. It's freaking awesome. So I think I'm going to even try, these wheels are okay for like hand launching, like on beaches and short distances, but I want to be able to do like 25 mile an hour dragging this thing around the parks and stuff, you know, and go a little bit further with it, you know, because without a trailer, it's awesome.
Yep.
Thank you. Oh, that was too easy. It's not bad. I've actually got to go decontaminate this thing, believe it or not, because of the snails around here. But there's a decontamination station right there. So I got to go down there and get this thing cleaned up and recertified so I can launch. I guess these snails are invasive and it's a big deal, so I don't want to get in trouble with those guys. Well guys, that is it for this video. If you would please hit the subscribe button or hit the like button, I would really appreciate it. And stay tuned for the next video. We're going to be checking out some accessories and modifications that I've done to the boat as well. And thank you so much for watching.